Okay, so open your chat, and in the chat it does say, let's start by listing 3 things that you want to achieve in the first 3 months of this year. So we're going to look at doing things in quarters, because then it breaks it down. And I'm going to show you a little goal setting map that I normally do with my clients when I do the self-worth course, because it's really, really effective, because we can write in why we want to do this, because our why is super important. So I'm just going to wait for you to pop that in. Okay, so Laura's saying she'll be back in a minute because something's not working. That's fine. So just pop in into the chat group the top 3 things you want to achieve in the first 3 months. Okay, now when we talk about what we want to achieve, it could be that you want to build a business, okay, or enhance the business that you've got. It could be that you want to, just let me mute that, ladies, because it's it'll go off. It could be that you want to get fit, okay. It could be that you want to be able to just walk to the shops without getting out a puff. It could be that you want more love in your life, or you want a deeper connection with your partner. Anything at all is, you know, it doesn't matter what you want. So we've got Pat now saying self-confidence, enhance my business and lose weight. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. And clear, consistent goals there, direct to the point. She knows exactly what she wants, and we're going to step a plan together of how to get there. Now, the reason we want to do this over 3 months is because we don't want to overwhelm ourselves. So Ravinder's saying moving to a bungalow, go for a walk, a bit more connection with Clive. Okay, so is that intimacy based, Rav, that you want more intimacy?
Yeah.
And when you say go for a walk, is that regular exercise that you want to start building up, or?
Yeah, just like sort of a little bit at a time, like maybe like start off around the car park and then maybe go up the road a bit and then go further like each time.
Get your mobility back. Yeah, that's fair enough. And then obviously move into a bungalow. Okay, now is that something you want to do within the next 3 months, or is that a goal for the next 12 months?
So well, I've put in for like an exchange, so I'm hoping it'll be done within the 3 months. If not, then probably that'll probably go over.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. So you've already got plans in place for that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine. So Adele, what do you want to achieve, darling, in the next 3 months? As she's typing, I think she's writing me an essay. She's probably writing me a love letter, knowing Adele. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, here we go. Organization and clarity with my posts, stories, etc. To have more confidence in my business and listen to my body more, stick to my yoga and meditation and earn some money. Okay, cool. That's what we want. So I'm just going to share my screen. Okay. And the reason, Pat, don't worry about this, because I know you're driving. You just listen. Don't be taking your eyes off the road. Okay. Because
I'm not driving, it's my partner that's driving.
Oh, right, that's okay then. I was thinking then, I don't want to be causing any crashes. Do you know what I mean? So that's okay if partner's driving, that's fab.
Okay.
So Laura's back with us now, which is cool. I'll just let her in. Okay. Now, as you can see, I have my whiteboard. Okay. I am going to apologize now because my drawing is like that of a child's. But you will get the drift of what it is that I am trying to explain to you. So what we want to do for our targets is we've got to really map out our why we are doing this, the resources that are going to help us to achieve it. We need to make sure we have a timeline of when we're going to achieve this, but we also want to make sure that we understand, you know, who is around that is going to help us to achieve this. Because when we really put all of these areas together, that's how we can push forward and we can gain the confidence to achieve what we want to achieve. So while Laura is back with us now, so Laura, I did ask the ladies to pop in the chat group 3 things that they want to achieve over the next 3 months, okay? We're just going to start off with baby steps because we don't want to get overwhelmed by trying to do everything all at once. So for those of you that have pen and paper, okay, what I would like you to do, let me just open the chat here so that I can then see, there we go, brilliant. Okay, just follow me here for a minute because like I said, I have the drawing of a child, so it's not very steady, but this is what I want you to copy on your own piece of paper. Now, this bit here, okay, we're going to have this as the goal. Okay, so we've got the top, okay, and then in here, we're going to have our reasons why. Okay, so we're going to have 3 reasons why. Now, it could be that the goal here, so if I was to clear that, okay, my goal could be that I want to write my book. Okay, that could be my goal. And the reasons why I want to write it is because I've got, it's adding value. Okay, so it's adding value to others. It's going to make me rich. Okay. And, oh, hang on. And the other reason is that it's going to improve people's sex life. Okay, so they are the reasons why I am writing my book. And when you have a reason behind something, that then gives you the passion to make sure that you achieve what it is that you want to achieve. Okay, so for example, Ravinda, okay, your goal, okay, is that you want to move to a bungalow. Why? Why do you want to move to a bungalow?
It'd be easier to take care of myself, like physically, like washing and bathing and things like that.
So moving to a bungalow,
have a wet room.
So you can have a wet room in there, okay, which is going to help you with washing, bathing. So that's going to be for your health, okay?
Yeah.
So one of the reasons why is because you want to make sure that you are living in an environment that is suited for your illness.
Yeah.
Okay, why else do you want to live in a bungalow?
It's easy to like not have any like steps or anything.
Absolutely.
I'm not good with that.
You wouldn't want to live in my house. I don't know whose idea it was to live in a 3-story. It was probably the worst idea they've ever made. Yeah, I've never in my life run up and down the stairs as much as I absolutely do, and I always get to the top floor and realize I've left something in the kitchen at the bottom. It's not good. So think of your whys. Okay, your whys need to be strong, because you could want more money for your children. You could want more money because you want to have a better quality of life. You want to be able to lose weight because it will make you healthier. Okay, you want that confidence. Why do you want that confidence? Because you want to be able to illuminate when you go live and you do the training with the people you're working with. You want to feel confident enough and feel sexy enough to go out there and have deeper connections with your partners. Think about your why. Okay, so Laura's saying she wants to qualify as a PT and get a job in this area. Okay, so that's quite interesting, Laura, because it'd be like a husband and wife thing. You could have it as the business together. That'd be really, really interesting. You want to lose body fat and strengthen your hip, and you want to finish decorating the flat and get everything officially moved over. Okay, absolutely. Nice, easy targets. Now, How long would it take for you to qualify as a PT?
February.
So you'll be qualified by February. So that's within the 3-month period, which is fantastic. How long is it going to take for you to lose your body fat?
As long as I start making some changes, that's I just want to see the decline.
Okay, absolutely. And finishing the decorating. How long's that?
Possibly longer than that, but if I can get the main room where we all spend time, like the living room, that would be really nice.
Okay, right. So, oh, look at this. Nina's found a new tool. How funny. Didn't realize you could actually draw straight lines, but never mind. Right. Okay. So this is the major goal. Okay. This is the major goal. And what we're now going to do. Oh, hey, stop it. Where's my rubber? I like a bit of rubber. Dear me. Right, what we're going to now do is we're going to write 3 little goals that we need to do that are going to help us to achieve the major goal. Okay? So, in order for me to write my book, okay, and the reasons I want to write it is because it's giving value to others, it's going to make me rich, and it's going to improve people's sex life. Okay? So they're my reasons behind it. In order for me to write the book, okay, look at this. Told you I was like a child. It's ace, isn't it? There we go. Look at, I have no hand and eye coordination, and I absolutely love it. Right, so let's use some text, okay? I need to set daily targets, okay? That's my first goal. Yeah, because I've got to break down, if I want my book to be, for example, 170 pages, and I've done 45 pages, then I need to look at how many pages I've got left, and I need to then divide that by the number of days that are left for me to then publish this book. And what I can then do is set that daily target. What else do I need to do in order for me to be writing the book? I need to be committed, okay? Because if I'm not committed, then I'm not going to achieve what it is that I want to achieve. The other thing I need to do is I need to set boundaries. Now, you're probably thinking, why? Why? Does anybody know why I need to set boundaries whilst writing a book? Anybody?
To give you time to, how can I put it? It's just to, you don't want to do it all in one go.
Yeah, I don't
So
want
you
to
need time to relax.
Yeah, need time to relax, otherwise I'm going to get writer's block. But the other thing is as well, so that's setting a boundary with me, isn't it? Yeah, that's setting a personal, physical boundary. Hang on a minute, time out, Nina, you've done enough now, okay? But the other thing is, I also need to set boundaries around my work. I need to be able to put time in place. So like we would schedule me time, I need to schedule book time, okay? And if my phone is ringing every 5 minutes and I'm answering it, what am I doing there against my boundaries? Anybody?
You're not getting your book finished.
Yeah, I'm not sticking to them, okay? And this is the problem that we have when it comes to really mastering our goals, okay? How many times have you tried to diet and thought, it's all right, I'll just have 1 more chocolate bar and then I'll start again tomorrow?
Quite a few times.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've done that, Pat, as well. Yeah. But the thing is, we need to set boundaries. We need to set boundaries. So we've got time boundaries, we've got physical boundaries, but we've also got emotional boundaries as well. We need to make sure that we're resting. We need to make sure that we're super focused. And the only way we're going to be focused is by taking time out to rest. We need to make sure that we are penciling time away. So when I'm writing my book, I won't answer my phone. I won't be on Facebook. I will be hid away in a little cubbyhole somewhere with a typewriter, right in my book, so nobody can interfere with me. And the other thing is that physical boundaries, yeah, so I need to make sure that physical boundary is about taking that time out, about having time to yourself, okay, which is really, really crucial when it comes to us goal setting. So let's have a look at some of your goals, okay? So Adele, what do you need to do? Small, manageable goals, okay, for you to be able to achieve your big goals, okay? So Adele's saying, Christmas has killed me. I feel so exhausted and I've slept for 2 days. Absolutely. And it's that time of year, okay? But just unmute yourself for a minute.
Hello.
Okay. Hello. Now, you said that you want to be able to be more organized and have clarity with your posts and your stories and to have more confidence within your business, okay?
Yeah.
In order for you to do that, what little goals do you need in order to achieve the big goal?
Well, I've already spoke to people about this. I've already got in touch with people, and I've actually started a level up coaching group with one of the ladies that's basically walked my path before me. And I've also got my ABTA certificate sorted out as well now, so I feel a bit more confident about that. So
Good.
I'm just listening to some a podcast about stories and posts as well.
Okay, so what goals do you need to do? So
what goals do I need to do?
You've got your podcasts, which are going to give you development, yeah? So you're going to learn, obviously, gaining more knowledge. That's going to help you with your...
And I started my Marriott training as well.
Yeah, bless you. Just be careful that you don't have burnout.
I know. Well, this is why I think I've slept for 2 days. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, and the thing is, you've got to be careful about burnout, yeah, especially when you're on the go 24/7. So your daily goals, okay, so your goals, in order for you to achieve the big goal, the major goal, would be that you need more knowledge around what it is that you're doing, because when we become more competent, we grow confidence, okay? So the more, and that can apply to you all. That applies to self-confidence, enhancing your business, losing weight. It applies to decorating. The thing is, when you know more about a subject, you will do it quicker because you are more confident at it, okay? I spent today 15 minutes, probably 15 minutes, yeah. I spent 15 minutes today and I planned and scheduled 18 posts to go in my Bringing Sexy Back group. And it took me 15 minutes to plan 18 posts. Now, the reason it only took me 15 minutes is because that's something I've been doing for a long time. I started it within the Ann Summers world many, many years ago when we went online and we started selling online. So for me to do posts and stories and content, it literally comes naturally. However, in saying that, it took me 2 hours to do 3 videos for TikTok. And the reason it took me that long is because I was procrastinating, because I don't like it, okay? And this is, we've got to be aware of what's going on around us in order to make sure that we are completely focused on what we're doing. Posts, give me posts any day. Tell me to do this video where I'm pointing this and that and the other and doing this and that and the other. I'm not comfortable doing that. So anything I'm not comfortable with, I'll either have to grow through it, and I will have to gain the confidence by doing more and more and more and stepping out my comfort zone, or I'm going to have to say, well, hang on, I can't do this. Yeah. Now, saying, hang on, I can't do this is not an option.
No.
So it's about really putting yourself forward. And yes, it's going to be uncomfortable, but as soon as we become competent at it, we can start doing it quicker. So think about what other goals you can do. So gain more knowledge, okay? What else do you need to do? Plan and prepare posts.
Yeah.
Okay, because you want to be able to do the posts and you want the organization and the clarity, but you're not going to get organization and clarity unless you actually get the post done. Okay, then you want to have more confidence in your business. So what's going to give you more confidence in the business? Customers. Okay, so one of the goals is to get customers. How are you going to get those customers?
Well, I don't really know.
Okay, where do you think you're going to get them from?
Well, there's quite a few people actually. There's family and friends, and I've got quite a few people on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, so if you've got family and friends and quite a few people on Facebook, how are you going to convert these people to a customer?
Well, this is what I need to do. My posts and me.
Okay, what
My story.
posts and stories? What else can you do?
I've got business cards as well.
Okay, so other than post stories and business cards, what else can you do?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't like
talk about it now with me, or you don't want to talk about the business.
Talk about it. Talk about the business on stories and things like that.
Okay, so the thing is, you've got posts, you've got stories, you've got friends and family, you've got people already on Facebook. You don't necessarily want to go live at the moment until you're a little bit more confident, and that's understandable. But what about direct chats?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the goals, Adele, that you need to build your business and become more confident in your business and earn more money is that you absolutely need to chat to people.
Yeah.
Okay, how many chats are you going to do a day?
As many as I can.
Okay, give me a number.
Oh.
What if we said during January, every single day, you need to chat to 5 different people?
Well, that's not too bad.
Okay, can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is one of your goals. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, girlies, over on the next side now, we're going to look at 3 resources, okay, that you can tap into that is going to help you achieve what it is you need to achieve. So 3 resources, okay? So think about, where are you going to get your knowledge from? What platform are you going to be using? How are you going to be going about achieving your goals? So for example, okay, Laura, you qualifying as a PT, you're obviously doing that through a company, okay?
Yeah.
So that will be one of your resources, okay? Lose body fat and strengthen your hips. How are you going to do that? Is that going to the gym daily?
No, it's more about doing specific exercises aimed towards the hip and strengthening muscles rather than losing weight.
Okay. What about diet? Does it include diet?
Yeah, some things.
Okay.
Like oily fishes and stuff help, so changing it up.
What resources are you going to tap into to find out what diet you need to be on? You can't say Mark, okay? Think about Google, yeah? So think about all the different places that you can go to study nutritional books and things like that, where it's going to be able to help you to build the calcium to strengthen the bones in the hip. Okay, because ultimately, if you want to strengthen your hip up, then we've got to look at how that's going to happen. What it is that
I
we're going
did the nutrition course as well a couple of months back, so I've still got access to all that. So maybe even just refreshing my memory on what's good for what, and potentially even doing more research into the hip itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the thing is, if you want to specifically strengthen the hip, yeah, the more you know about the hip, the better. Okay, because the other thing is as well, when it comes to actually concentrating on a particular body part, if you don't know much about that body part, we don't know if we're going to do any damage. So we've got to make sure, okay, that we are competent and confident in what it is that we are doing. So we want to try and get as much information as we possibly can. So for me, for example, okay, resources, I'm going to tap into my mind. All right, because the reason I'm tapping into my mind is there we go, is because I have 19 years of experience working with thousands and thousands of women around sex. I have tons and tons of stories stored in my mind that I can bring to life in this book. So my mind is something that I'm going to tap into. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at, obviously, Amazon and other places where I can publish the book, okay? Because that is then going to help me with regards to getting rich. Yeah, because the more I publish the book, the more people are going to buy it, the more money I'm going to earn. So that helps with that one. We've then got to look at what other resources are out there, okay? So I could read, you know, some other books. I could get some information from visiting health sites, you know, things to do with, we're talking about sexual well-being. So I'm writing a book. I need to make sure that information that I'm giving is factual, okay? Or if it's not factual, I actually state that it's in my opinion or in my experience. So again, there's Google and there's all different things that I can tap into in order for me to really make sure that I am giving good value to other people. I want to make sure that throughout what I've been told throughout the years of me doing Ann Summers and the years of me working with all of these people to do with sex, that the information I'm giving them is going to improve people's lives. So there's all these different things that we can tap into in order for us to achieve the goals. And there's got to be mini goals, okay? We can't just say, right, this is a big goal and I'm going to achieve this, because it's overwhelming. If I was to think, oh my God, I am writing a book, yeah, that's like really overwhelming. I know I've wrote one before, okay, but let's say this was my first book and I had never written a book in my life. If I really just focus on the fact that I'm writing this book and it's going to take days and days of me writing and I've got to bring all this information out of my head, that to me is going to be overwhelming. So I need to make sure I break it down into daily targets. I am committed and I'm setting boundaries so that I don't feel overwhelmed when it comes to achieving what I want to achieve. And then the other thing is here now, we're going to do like a little bit of a timeline. When do you want to achieve it by? Okay. Be realistic. So if you want, you've all got 3 goals there that you want to achieve over the next 3 months. Okay. Do you want to achieve them all within a month? Or, you know, are you going to do one month, one the next month, one the month after? What is it? How are you going to break this down? Are you wanting to do a bit of each every month? Now, if you wanted to, you could do one of these goal maps for each of the goals that you've got. And you know then that during the month, you need to set daily targets. You need to be committed. You need to set boundaries. You then need to do X, Y, Z, which is to do with goal 2. Or you need to do A, B, C, which is to do with goal 3. Now, girlies, I am going to send the recording out, but if you want to screenshot this, please do not sell this on Amazon, because you will get tons of money for my drawing. It is amazing. I know that. Yeah, you will make a lot of money from it, and I will be after you for royalties, because my work is just bob on. Absolutely. But if you want to screenshot that, you've got it then, and then you can map out your goals. So for me, February, I want this book to be ready by Feb 22, because I want to launch it so everybody can buy it for everybody for Valentine's Day. Okay, this is a book about sex. It's about all the unspoken topics around sexual novelty, and we want to get it out there in February, which is the month of love. So I'm going to make sure that all of this is done by February. Okay, now the other thing is as well, have we all got that? Yeah, we all good? Give me a wave if we're all good. Give me a wave.
I'm
Yeah.
home now, so I've literally just done it all.
Pat, bless you, you've rushed home, you've jumped in and grabbed your pen. Now,
Oh,
that's what I call commitment. Yeah,
I'll be
absolutely.
doing it with you.
Good, 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 good. No, I was just saying because Pat was driving. Well, she wasn't driving, but her husband was driving. Okay. Right. Okay, brilliant. So I can clear all of this. I know you're going to be sad when it goes, but don't panic. Okay. Oh, it's gone. Gone. Okay. Right. So now what we're going to do now is we're going to have goal 1. Okay. So this is on a separate piece of paper. We're going to have goal 2. And then we're going to have goal 3. Okay. And in order for us to achieve these, we need to put in 3 boxes for each one on what it is that we're going to do. Okay. So we've got our 3 boxes of our mini goals, which is going to help us to achieve our bigger goal. I'm sure I just like drawing, girls. Do you know what I mean? Can't draw, but I love it. It's ace, isn't it? Look at that. Let's get the rubber out. That's it. Terrible. Tighten that line up a bit. Oh, hey, come on, stop it. There we go. Okay. Right. So if I was to put in here my 3 goals. So my 3 goals were set targets. Okay. And the next one was boundaries. Okay. Can anyone remember what my 3rd one was? No? Set daily targets, boundaries, and commitment. That was it.
Yeah, commitment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
commitment. Okay. Now, goal number 2. Now, we now need to think about the 3 individual goals that you have put in the chat group. And I want you to think about what you are going to now do as short baby steps in order for you to hit this goal. So Pat put self-confidence as one of them. Okay. What do you need to become more confident within yourself? Do you need more knowledge about how to do it? Do you need positive daily habits that's going to help you to build that confidence? Do you need somebody to hold you accountable to make sure that you are doing what you said you're going to do? Because the only way we're going to be confident is to have that competence. Okay. So when we learn more about what it is we want to understand more of, we become more confident with it. Now, Laura, you've been becoming a PT, okay? So you've been doing your PT training, yeah? Are you more confident now than what you was at the beginning?
Half and half. I think I am, but I'm also now more nervous.
Okay, but nerves is not confidence.
But one sec, the kids are just good.
That's all right. nerves are not confidence. Okay, so what we've got to do with that nerve, we've got to turn that nerve into excitement. Okay, now when it comes to the point I'm trying to make is we are all not confident at something. So like me, like I explained before, I wasn't confident doing TikTok videos. Okay, TikTok videos to me are for the young teeny boppers of nowadays who are really okay with social media and they've been brought up with social media. So for me to build my confidence, I need to be smashing these videos out on a daily basis. Once I start doing these videos on a daily basis and passing them to the team so they can adjust and edit and do whatever they do with it, I will then start feeling more comfortable with what it is that I'm doing. So my goal, okay, for my next goal, let's say we have it as being confident with TikTok videos. In order for me to do that, I need to do daily recordings, okay? I need to stop procrastinating. And when I start procrastinating, I need to make sure I've got something planned to snap me out of it quick so I can go, no, Nina, just get on with it and do it. Okay. Quite often I use self-talk because self-talk works for me. And if I find that I'm sitting and I'm thinking, oh, I've got to do a video, I don't want to do a video. Oh, people can see that I've got a broken nose on a video. I don't like doing videos. I feel silly doing these videos. I then say to myself, come on, Nina, okay, grab your stand, put your phone on, let's get the video done. Because sometimes giving yourself that inner self-talk, it really does curb the critic, okay? And then I need to, goal number 2, I need to make sure I have lots of content, okay? Because I want to make sure that if I'm doing these TikTok videos, that by doing them daily, I'm going to grow with my confidence. By talking to myself, I'm going to stop with the procrastination. If I've got lots of content, then I know I'm not going to feel inferior doing these videos because I've already planned the content for me to talk about on the video, okay? And that will then help me to achieve that goal. So guys, I'm just going to come, I'm going to stop sharing my didgeridoo now, okay? And I just want to come to you all and I want you to have a think about what it is that you are going to be doing, okay? So I'm going to bring, I've got the chat group here. So who wants to be brave and go first?
Go on then.
I was going to come to you, Laura, because I thought
you might, so I just
Laura's,
thought I
Laura's
just might as well
stallion.
say me.
Yeah, she's like, boom, on it, 24/7. Right. To qualify as a PT, what are your 3 little goals?
Make a study schedule.
Yeah.
Work on my confidence. So
Yeah.
while I'm at the gym, that way. And I think start applying for jobs because that way it becomes real in my head.
Okay, yeah. And the thing is, even if you go for these interviews, if you don't get them, it doesn't matter. Why does it not matter?
Because it obviously wasn't meant to be, and I'm making steps.
Absolutely.
Forwards.
What is it giving you when you go for these interviews? What is it giving you?
Well, it'll give me more knowledge as well because they'll give me feedback on what it is that I'm not quite getting or what it is that they're looking for.
And in order for us to make a change, whether that be confidence, job, love, anything, okay, we need to make sure that we know everything about it. It's going to give you the experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that is like masterful. Yeah, having that experience is amazing. So losing bloody fat, losing body fat and strengthening the hip. What are your 3 goals? Oh, she's gone. She'll be back in a sec. Right, Adele, I'm coming to you next. Okay, unmute yourself.
I've got to find my charger, my battery's going. Wait a minute.
Oh, what is okay. Everybody's running off now that we're coming to goal setting. Pat, I know you're not going to run off on.
Oh no, I'm stuck here.
Okay, right. So self-confidence, Pat. What
Yeah.
are your 3 mini goals in order for this?
My
to
main goal is to 1 sec, just going into my bedroom a minute.
Okay,
I'm coming.
Adele, I'll come back to you in a minute.
Yeah, my goal is to speak to the doctor about my weight,
Yeah,
do online work, do exercises at home,
yeah,
and yeah,
okay.
speak to my doctor about, you know, helping me lose a bit more weight.
What are your 3 goals, Pat?
My three goals are is set target.
Yeah.
I'm speaking to the doctor on a date.
Mm-hmm.
My boundaries on what I need to do and who not to listen to, and be committed.
Absolutely. Commitment is everything. Consistency is key when it comes to losing weight. Okay.
And
what
I think
about
I've got to start, and I've got within my business. I think I've got to do that within my business as well, because I need to post more.
Yeah.
If I'm busy, I need to schedule more posts.
Absolutely.
And to qualify my business, which I've been doing in the last couple of months, I've been pushing myself.
Yeah.
Even if I'm just ordering for myself, I've been pushing it. My main focus is to go live more within my group,
Yeah.
and speak to more customers, get more customers, because at the moment it's the same customers that I've got that are ordering, so I need new customers. And that's my main focus of doing.
Okay. Pat, where are you going to get these new customers from?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, family and friends.
Okay. What are you going to do to get them?
Direct message them.
Absolutely.
So basically, don't talk about the business first. Ask them how the day is going and how the new year went and the Christmas went, and then go from there.
Brilliant. Well done, Pat. And can I just say, and this is for all of you, okay, if you've all got side hustles, yeah, now this is an amazing time to connect with people. Because if you have never spoke to these people before, if you send a Happy New Year, they will Happy New Year you back. Yeah, because that is just being polite. Okay. So this is an amazing time. So all the times where you've got Happy Easter, Happy New Year, Happy Christmas, Happy Birthday, you know, these are times where you can really connect to people and have a conversation and open up a conversation. So use the events to your advantage. Okay. Right, Laura, just back to you now.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm having no luck with technology at the minute.
Say that again, don't you? Body fat. I'll say it slowly. Okay. What are your 3 goals for that?
So plan again, but in smaller kind of sessions, and especially meals. Leaving that last minute at the minute.
Yeah.
Keep going to the gym. So continue that. Keep going and doing the workouts, and more personal development.
Good. Yeah. And this is the thing, learn a little bit more about the hip. You'll know exactly what it is that you'll need. There could just be some nutrients that you're missing where it might strengthen it up for you, do you know? And then hopefully you can move forward with that, which is fab. Okay, well done.
Definitely.
Right, Adele, come on, my love. What are your 3 goals for organization and clarity with your posts and stories?
Right, well, so my posts and stories, I should be not just a couple of days a week, I've been told by one of the ladies from the group. So I need to get on top of that, which is a bit frightening, really. So more knowledge and do my IPAs each morning, because that's a big thing, really. And I've missed it for the past couple of mornings, so I've not really been feeling too great.
Okay. So you need to be committed then. You need more.
I have put commitment.
Good.
And I've put a schedule, I have stuck to some of my schedule, but I need to put other bits in there, I think, just to make it a bit more easier on the day.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to cram in too much.
Yeah, absolutely.
In one go.
And what about your body and yoga and meditation?
Making time for rest, really. Yes, I know. Equally spaced things out, then I do get a chance to do it during the day.
Yeah.
But don't beat myself up too much about not being able to do it on 2 days.
But the thing is, if you can't do it, you can't do it. Okay. Beating yourself up with a stick ain't going to change the fact that you can't do it. Yeah. So you're just wasting your energy.
Yeah.
And you haven't really got any energy to waste.
No.
So you're just going around in a vicious circle there, kid.
Yeah.
All right. So when it comes to, if you can't do something or you don't feel like you can do something, I don't like that word can't, because we can, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't feel like you can do something, then don't do it. Because sometimes it is just as good to do nothing as it is to do something. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is what you've got to think about. If I feel tired, or I have days, girls, believe it or not, behind the camera when nobody sees me, I have days where I can't stop yawning. I've done coaching sessions with clients and I've had to say to them, please excuse me, because the fibromyalgia is kicking in and I cannot stop yawning. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not tired. I'm not ill or anything like that. And I certainly don't think what you're telling me is boring, but I just can't stop yawning. Yeah. So, you know, we've got to think about these factors and we have to factor them into our life. If certain things you can't or you don't feel like doing, don't do it. And then do things or more of things when you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
brilliant.
Yeah.
And then Rav, what about you, sweetheart? So what are your 3 goals to this bungalow?
Obviously speak to the housing, which I have done. Go and see this person's flat, which I need to do.
Yeah.
And then like start organizing like removals and things like that.
Okay.
I've got someone in mind already, but message them or ring them and
get it all in place.
Things like that. Keep on it.
Okay. And what about going for a walk? What are we going to do? How are you going to plan this, and what goals do you need to put in place to achieve it?
Like an example, like he goes out with the dog, go with, maybe set a time, he goes out with the dog and then go with them around the block, go for a walk, and then maybe like every few hours, like sort of do that like a little bit at a time.
Okay. Would you say that you would do it every few hours, or do you think maybe just once a day is sufficient enough?
Maybe once a day would be all right, but every few hours would be a bit too much, I think.
Yeah, it would. And the thing is, if you commit to that, you will be committed by the end of the week. Okay. Yeah. So we want to make this manageable. Okay. So even if you wanted to start off every other day.
Yeah.
And then in February, go out every day.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in March, you might want to go out a couple of times one day. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you've got to do it in baby steps to get you where you need to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Well done. Now, ladies, I'm going to put a real bad stinger in the works now. Are you ready for this? Because, oof, it's January and you know what I'm like.
Mm.
I want a copy of all of your goals, please. Okay, so you can email them to me, you can send them to me on Messenger, whichever way is easiest for you. But what I want is, for example, I'm going to use Adele, organization and clarity. These are my 3 goals. And then I've got confidence in the business. These are my 3 goals. Then we've got listen to my body, do a bit more yoga. These are my 3 goals. Okay. And the reason we're doing this is because when we speak about our goals, when we open up and we take responsibility and we take ownership of them, we do them. Okay. Making sure that we achieve things is all about taking responsibility for your own life. Nobody's going to do them for you. Nobody's going to move you into that bungalow, Rav. Nobody's going to lose that weight, Patricia. Okay. Nobody's going to build that confidence, Adele. Nobody's going to help you, okay, to decorate that house, Laura. Yeah. We've got to take responsibility. And in order to do that, we need to share. And tonight you have been absolutely awesome. You have shared your dreams and your desires for the next 3 months. Now, over the next 3 months, we're going to achieve them. Yeah. Who's with me? Say, hell yes. Woo!
Hell yes.
Let's do this. Okay.
Hell
right.
yeah.
Much love to you all. I will send the recording out in case you want to rewatch it. And I will see you all in a fortnight. But please send me your goals beforehand. And it's kind of like holding you accountable now. Okay. Yeah. Mwah. See you all soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.